roar.
Shh, roar.
Hi guys, I'm back again. Tag is showing. Off to a good start. This is actually a really old shirt. I had this in elementary school is when I first got it, and it still fits me perfectly, so that tells you how chunky I was as a kid. But anyway, I'm wearing it backwards because the front of the shirt has the name of my elementary school on it, and I'd rather not, broadcast that to the entire internet. I mean, I love you guys. This is an awesome place. I really appreciate how supportive you guys are and all that, but still, just too many stories. Way too many stories about that going wrong. I'm not that paranoid about online security, but that's my one concession to being super secure. Anywho-dia, the video was delayed last week, and there wasn't an actual full Sabertooth episode on Friday like there usually is. Last week. It doesn't matter if you don't live in the U.S., you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. Not here. I don't want this. This is a cooking show. Come on. I want to keep this as a neutral zone, alright? I want this to be a place to get away from from everything. Just, come and watch a guy fuck up in the kitchen. That's what I want. I've really appreciated when you guys tell me that that my videos, make you smile, make you laugh, that it, does something to brighten your day in even the tiniest, silliest way. And that, I really appreciate that. And that's what this channel is. That's all I really want it to be. Something that you can come to just, learn something and distract yourself for a while. Just watch me make a fool of myself and get away from whatever it is that's making a fool of you. Ding! How clever was that? Yeah, you ruined it. Can you tell it's getting kind of late? Hey, speaking of which, that's kind of a perfect segue into one of the comments. I had a lot of discussions with Mama Coyote this week, so it's gonna be, all of her comments this time around. So that was one thing that she talked about. She said, "Hey, this is wait, what did she say? Talking about the trimmings from the Stage Blood episode where I'm putting my makeup on, and I said I hope I don't pass the fuck out.
I'm kind of just hoping I don't pass the fuck out and stab myself in the eye."
She said, "Hey, wait a minute. I think this is the first time I've heard you swear." And, well, yeah, kind of. I'm not much of a swearer. You've heard me say fuck a couple of times in this video. That's 3. Yeah, but for the most part, it's not my usual mode, I guess. In some situations, I've called myself a dumbass, and during the Mango Bars episode, when I made a particularly outlandish mistake.
Remove from oven because you forgot to add the fucking flour.
Yeah, and I'm not much of a cusser, really. But yeah, once in a while, and especially when late starts turning into early, I get a lot less inhibited and a lot more kooky. It's kind of lucky that I was by myself while I was filming that, because when I'm around other people, especially if I'm just, hanging out with friends, I get, really handsy when it's that late, early, lurly, whatever. I hug people way too long. I lean on them like I'm a dog, and it just is awkward for just about everybody, unless they are equally loopy, in which case they're like, "Oh, good boy, yes." Yeah, I go through stages. Around midnight, I just sort of deadpan and don't say anything. Around 1, I start turning philosophical. Around 2, I start getting handsy. And around 3, I just start laughing at nothing. As long as there are other people around. If there's nobody around, I just, stare into space and wonder why I'm still awake. Then, talking about the mashed potatoes, she mentioned cilantro, and she said, it tastes like soap to her. I'm not... Man, it's bad today. It's not even that late yet. It's only, it's 1, but it's not that late. Anyway, I've mentioned before, go ahead and, alter my recipe any way you want to. She and I, independently came up with using parsley or chives instead of cilantro. And I, at the moment, kind of have basically unending supply of chives at the moment. I'll show you that at some point, but I have too many chives. But anyway, my recipes are not sacred text. It's just a basic, guideline of the way I did it, more or less. Because I often don't measure stuff when I put it in the recipe as I'm just making it. I just make things freehand, especially for bite size. Bite size, a lot of them is just me throwing stuff together, which is weird. When I throw stuff together, I make fewer mistakes than when I'm trying to follow an actual recipe. Go figure. The last couple kind of go together. Said, that my rants are entertaining, and that, what I mentioned before, just said that, she looks, kind of looks forward to my videos, that they make, that it gives you a smile. And that really means a lot. Sorry to go from up to down so quick, but it really does mean a lot that these mean something to you guys. Because I talked a long time ago about, I'm just trying to find some kind of purpose for myself. And I think this is a pretty good purpose, at least for now. I mean, even if this channel never ends up making me enough money to buy lunch, I'm still going to keep doing this for as long as you guys are here to enjoy them, as long as they're actually, putting some kind of happiness in people's day. That's what I'm going to stay here. I'm going to keep doing this. It might feel like kind of a, sober, somber note to go out on, but that's, I also, have I mentioned I also kind of start getting philosophical late at night. That'll do it for this episode. As always, guys, thank you for being here. Thanks for sticking around. Go down into the comments to ask some questions and leave suggestions. Go try some of my recipes. If they're good, tell me how much you like them. If they suck, tell me how to fix them. You know how YouTube works. Do all the things. And I'll see you in the kitchen.